you trouble.
Hey, Scott.
You beat me out of medical again? How long?
Not long. Weeks. Enough to get started.
Started on what? The Hyperion? Meridian?
The ship is sound, but it'll never fly again. So it's being repurposed. Welcome to Meridian. Humanity's home.
We did it, Dad. Are you okay? You and Sam?
Our connection has been restored. I am once again able to help the Pathfinder activate Remnant technology.
But does he still need to?
I adapted to use Remnant without him, but it's not advisable.
Dr. Carlyle estimates an 80% risk of further hemorrhaging.
Further being the alarming part. For you and me both, Scott.
Pathfinder, the Nexus leaders are waiting for us.
Go on. I bet it's real important.
It always is.
Go on. I need some rest.
Oh, one more cryopod for the end.
Go on. I need some rest.
Please add your thanks for the team. Initiative Meridian Helios. We almost didn't make it, but thanks to the bravery of the Pathfinder team, we have we have well and truly arrived. And your voice and gratitude, let them know that they have affected lives. Oof. This is gonna be a lot to read. Yeah, just checking how much I recorded. And probably need to do a dual monitor setting at some point. I have a monitor, just need to think about it. Thank you so much. I'm really beyond measure that my involvement was not necessary. Brown Kevin. Okay, there are no words. Waking up to this was amazing. G. Daniel Posey brought. Thank you. Seems like the thing to do. Candy Jensen. Thanks, forever honestly, LP. Danke to the team. H. Lowell. You're the best. Way to plant the flag, Kemi Tabart. Simple thanks, Pam Aberdeen. No, it will work out. They said we were going. They said we were good as dead, but I didn't see it, so I knew we'd come back from the brink. See Pernia. Doc. We're going to make it work. Imk Magdenson. Thank you. Knew we'd make it. Laurie, never an era. Thanks. Can't say it enough. HL. So grateful. Go team. WP. Crazy. Amazing ride. B. Garnati. Came here to be someone. Now we can. L. Lovell Bridges. Moving forward. Being stuck in stasis was rough, but it was nothing compared to what you did. Thanks. Thank you. Paul Mogman. Thank you. Just thanks. Pony Moses. You're the best. Thanks for picking up my slack. Junior would have been amazed. Eric Cumber. You can drive my boat anytime. Captain E. You're the best. Yeah, I forgot to say that. Can't say enough. This is stupid. Here's a neat thanks for me. I'm just Norma, the Oguta. So grateful. Your team is a lifesaver. They probably get that a lot. Kita Tetarenko. A great story Pathfinder. I'm going to write a book about it. We Tetras. I wonder who's this? Thank you, team. Can't believe it. Django Ganda. Words aren't enough. A new life because of you. Suki Medeiros. Like they said, a small thanks for no one important yet. El Silvera. Sopas Pathfinder, a light in darkness to Jella Allen. ZigZ Pathfinder team, there's no way to thank you for the lives ahead of us. Jean Lu. Thank you, this was a strange journey to be on. See May. Venus get raspberries. Tea. Finding a home is brilliant. Argeni plus Widow. There's a link to an anime texture of Meridian Sphere with an added arm gesture with two fingers. Sir has helpful noted that while awesome, it's not to scale. Oh, that's so cute. I could have helped if I had. Thanks, I guess. I could have helped if I had a Sea Hawk. I wonder who is this Mr. Hawk person. This was and it is the best. Glad to be back in the game, Miss M. Fenton. My thanks, our Ryder and Victor team. Thank you all. Gen Z. Glad to be home. So glad to have made it. Thank you, T. Baha Jami. Me too. So many thanks, Alora. I'll make it, mother. Just like you, partner. Just like you. This Saturn. Thanks for the chance. I'm going to do great things. Sing Wa. Please read. Just wanted to say you did a good job. Madeline Schmidt. Elation. All times are 3:14. All dates are marine spaces custard and sort of flaky. MFK. That was weird. Just a simple thank you. Like all the rest, it's just a thank you from I will be pioneer. Hami Okiro. If anyone asks, your family. Hendir. Forever grateful. The chance we all needed. Didn't read the name. Agent. So thankful. Anyone wants to complain about the job the team did, tell them to take it to me. Helen White. I can't stop crying. It's so beautiful. Ciara Kennedy. Happy landing day. Let's blow up the roof of the place, Anders. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no. Oh no, I've almost missed that one. Simple thanks over and over. I'm a carpenter, my daughter's a pilot, we're alive, thanks, that's all, Benny T. Nice planet, inside out or not, feels like new Earth to me, B. Elba. I wanted home, I got family. Thanks for the team, I hope you found family too, Elvote. Much love, new worlds can't wait, Jettery Reese. Brave as shit, Pathfinder team is all here as far as I care, DB Cumberton. P.S. I'm pushing these live to the outpost, bet they want to say thanks to. List updating. Awaiting database upgrade, speed of entries has within buffer. Yeah, this is really. Oh, Derek, mother. That's what I wanted.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a being.
And now you know what humility feels like.
The decision isn't yours.
Neither is it yours. That is the point, isn't it? Pathfinder, you're late.
All right, get to it. What's so important?
Initiative protocol. Thanks to you, we can finally proceed as intended.
As outposts become colonies, the cluster needs its own voice, a true council.
And while I maintain that it is premature, we must nominate an interim ambassador to represent concerns outside the Nexus. Or rather, you must nominate someone.
Interim ambassador? To what and for who?
To the Nexus. The eventual goal was always a galactic council, but Meridian has accelerated concerns.
An arc has landed. The vaults may make outposts self-sufficient, and we can't claim to represent a sovereign Angara. An interim ambassador would represent concerns outside the Nexus, until elections when we can all step aside.
At the appropriate time.
I can handle a hot potato, but why throw it to me in the first place?
Because we need it to be legitimate.
We can't impose a vote on the Angara. Or even Kadara. Eladin? Won't happen.
But you've acted for everyone. If you endorse a name, some may disagree, but they will trust it as a starting point.
Someone to speak for Helios.
I put forward Pathfinder Hager. I'd suggest you, but someone might think you killed the Archon to elevate yourself. We can't allow the appearance of that. But Hager keeps the position and the timeline in the Nexus family.
The Angara need to help define the process. It's their right. Plus the Moshae would help solidify relations.
We're already partnered, thanks to your efforts against the Rokar.
All the more reason to focus on our own issues.
I forgot that you lose this option. It would be funny if I could just nominate. It's too funny. She's not even part of the... Wow. By the way, just blanking on her name on the Krogan Overlord, Nakmor leader, I forgot her name. Just pretty bad. But yeah, she can be set as ambassador, but clearly not an option if I don't give her the remnant drive core.
It feels like the original intent was to give that voice to the outposts. August Bradley's a proven leader.
On a considerably smaller scale.
Hard to fail with so much military support on Eos.
Meridian doesn't mean done. Ket are still out there. A Pathfinder is the obvious choice for stability. For us.
But hardly the empowering one.
Same old bullshit.
We need to keep influence centralized for now. That means Hager. The Pathfinder title should open a few doors. He's my choice.
You see? That wasn't so hard. Sense rules on Meridian's opening day.
Shove it, number 8.
Scott is feeling better? Good. This decision, the policy and protocol, that's not what your victory was about. There's more to life than this.
Indeed, Addison, indeed. Should we be screwed up if she is the benefactor agent? There's a theory, popular theory, kind of heavily well-backed.
Integration of Hyperion systems is ongoing. Our SAM node will be accessible on return visits to Meridian.
Alright. As I started trying to say,
Can't wait. Watching viability go up makes it all worthwhile. Goddamn, I'm boring.
yeah, this is very popular, very actually backed by fact that Addison might be a benefactor agent. Not benefactor herself, that's extremely unlikely, but not impossible, but most or almost. But she's very likely a benefactor agent. So it would be kind of messed up after all this. She's the one that got Jane Garrison killed, or did she? Dun dun dun.
Ryder, enjoying the fruits of your labor? You deserve it.
Thanks, Kello.
The Tempest is getting some much-needed service. I thought I'd leave them to it. But I wouldn't miss the big day. Meridian looks so different out of the cockpit. I think I understand better why you do what you do.
Finding Meridian crystallized a lot of things about being a Pathfinder.
I expect many around here are thinking about their own potential. I don't pretend to understand everything, but Meridian must have opened a lot of doors. Not all of them safe. I want you to know that it'll be my privilege to keep flying you to them.
I can't do this without a good pilot. Or a great pilot.
How about a pilot determined to help his friends? I've learned a lot from you, Ryder. And Gil. Though, please don't tell him that. Things will change now. But that's all right. Nothing's ever really lost.
I'm taking the first chance I get.
All's well, it seems? I'll be ready when you are.
Kinda strange, that's a cutscene.
I'll be ready when you are.
I'm helping with Solarian arc repairs. It's a mess.
Darla Vasca Purian. I guess you gotta get the name changed soon.
Up straight, everyone. This is the guest of honor.
Like you have to tell anyone that.
Hunter, this is our opening. Let there be some sense of ceremony.
As I was about to say, hello, Pathfinder. I am Chief of Operations, Iora Pile.
Second Wave Placements Officer, Darlavas Hyperion.
Hunter Carey, Reconstruction.
Hunter Carey, can I get some clarification on reconstruction?
Sure thing. I'm tasked with turning this once proud vessel into the future proud human capital.
It's more complicated than that.
No, it's a structural and organizational nightmare. Which is job security, which is perfect. Come back in a year. This'll be a galactic hub. You won't know where the Hyperion ends and Meridian begins.
Iora Pile, you're in charge of Meridian?
That's a big statement. I will oversee the operations and establishment of our port. Exploration and study of the interesting substructure will be handled by Initiative R&D. I'm told that may take lifetimes. We'll ensure that we have them. That's what I trained for.
Darla Voss Hyperion, placements officer?
As our developments in the cluster grow more sophisticated, proper matching of sleeper and assignment will be vital. My mission is to ensure compatibility and fulfillment.
When are you changing your name to Vast Meridian?
I keep Vas Hyperion to honor the ship that brought us here, as my godparents would want.
Just saying we're staying.
Please forgive Hunter. He is an ass.
At least he got so. At least he thinks the same way I did.
This is the first I've heard of the term second wave.
It isn't literal. There have been several groups deployed for outposts. Second wave is about the staged evolution of the initiative.
First wave out of cryo, structural support and generalists. Food and fences. Second wave is organizational. Less generalists, more specialists.
More paperwork.
It's needed to rapidly advance. I'm not spending a generation on the range.
Sounds like Meridian is in good hands.
I can only read the reports of how you brought us this opportunity, but rest assured, we will not waste it.
Yes. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Aye, what they said.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll pay it forward, I swear.
Arc Hyperion, departed Milky Way 2185, arrived Andromeda 2819. Current status recorded as Meridian.
Well, narrator guy's getting work.
Please select a topic. While decommissioned as a vessel, the superstructure silhouette of Arc Hyperion will be maintained in perpetuity. All internal structures are being adapted for sleeper deployment and future industrial and residential development. These internal structures have been designated as Port Meridian. The Hyperion was shepherded to its resting place by a coalition of allies who stood as one against the Ket Archon. Pathfinder Ryder spearheaded the defense, and remains assigned to Arc Hyperion despite its reclassification. Landing Day has been proposed as a cluster-wide holiday. Status: pending. Arc Hyperion has been declared a monument to those who lost their lives in service of the Initiative. A plaque has been placed at the highest point of the Hyperion superstructure. It reads, "We turned our backs upon a dwindling star to chase a dawn beyond our childhood's end." The transformation of Arc Hyperion into Port Meridian continues both above and below the surface. This includes the planned integration of Initiative and Remnant technologies, pending further research. Port Meridian is currently powered by repurposed Tantalus drive cores, which require the frequent discharge of static energy. This causes a unique visual phenomenon during Meridian's night cycle that has been dubbed Aurora Meridiani.
Not the best angle to listen to that, but oh well. It's just really freaky to look at that. That's like the opposite side of the planet. I wonder why this is. Maybe there's some port there. Because nothing else looks like square like that. Okay, there's that. Maybe just not the best map making. But again, it is artificial world, so it might just be... Oh yeah, it could be on purpose to be so straight out, because I can see not everything straight. Yeah, so it might just be on purpose design.
I'm looking forward to the future, our future. This is why I'm in the Initiative.
Interference in long-term damage. Reporting Dr. Harry Carril, assisting Dr. Lexi Teporo Sam. Ability to activate element technology via Sam is an amazing adaptation, but the Ryder siblings have worked that muscle very hard in a limited time. Sam reports that, at least in the part for the case, normal brain functions has not been affected. However, we can observe scarring on the occipital lobe and the hippocampus. This fits my assumption, but remnant. Reintercellular transfer of long-term memory. There are also stress markers throughout the corpus callosum, suggesting remnant activity requires a deviation from cooperative hemispheric function. I'm not going there in this report. That split brain business has always screwed me out. Recommendation: ongoing monitoring of Ryder siblings. Restriction of remnant interfacing unless some assists. This is one hell of a Hail Mary. And we all got lucky. Let's not push it. Notch to shut up, turn up. 1. What did Archon actually do and will it kill us? Please summarize this as a form that Director Tan can easily digest. I'd like him off my ass at our early convenience. We are currently examining everything, including the Archon's eye, his ornithal equivalent. Many functions remain unknown and seem specific to exaltation, while related genetics are recrooked. It appears to allow the Archon to externally manipulate the sound connection, but it was unclear how useful the Archon's own data will be. He clearly wasn't aware how difficult it would be to attempt the interference with the Meridian, despite observing the hemorrhaging the path from the suburb while interfacing with the far smaller remnant elements. The data from Sam suggests the Archon managed to poke some form of maintenance protocol. The remnant that he summoned will enact some form of corrupted cleaning behavior. The architect was itself in some state of construction disrepair. As for Meridian activation, that was not Archon. The simplest analogy is that touching any system was akin to approaching a motion detecting light. Soon as ships approached, Meridian began to transition out of dormancy. Notes to shut up down. Up. 2. What did Archon actually do and will it kill us? Continued. Could Meridian be weaponized? Technically, anything can be weaponized if you throw it hard enough. Note, do not say that to Tan. We are getting into who are the Jardan and what they intend territory. Sounds point to Meridian being a life lab or seed world, and that includes aggressive terraforming through networked vaults. This could be dangerous, but while it is tempting to look at the purged state of vaults and wonder if that could turn into a Planet 5 event, we see no evidence of that capability. Do not send below Section 2 tons, not helpful. Some pennant says that ever since the 2037 outbreak on Earth, every military and human lab had protocols for emergency sterilization of facilities. Surroundings have similar fail-safes. Again, in military facilities. Has anyone asked whether the Meridian spears and connected vaults were considered civilian enterprises? We know that the Scourge was a weapon and that the Jordan were deliberately targeted, but with no indication of why. Seems like we'd want to know that. That is extremely good questions there that we hope we're gonna get answered in the next Mass Effect game. Angara showing affinity, useful, security evaluation, epics collected, status ongoing. We already hosted multiple Angara factional heads, separate concerns we have been logged for 2 of those. Partner Project and IA 1. We're making liberal use of this expertise. It's possible that some of the Meridian was designed for them to access. They can't, of course, but there being no end of hell about adapting our technology to integrate somewhat into the Meridian power structure. The Angara welcome any access and we're glad to host it. Know that some of them are interacted connected to Jordan. It's jarring enough to have a creator. But one that was here only centuries ago, I'd be all over this place. End log. Agar and Shine Affinity alert. Security addendum, some override, attendance data missing. Speaker 1. The revelation of Havara are problematic. We'll never encounter a species designed to pass information through their genetics, nor do we know the limits of this function. Speaker 2. If they retain information, can we access it? Maybe the Angara can remember how to work Meridian. Speaker 1. That isn't the right question. If they can retain information, can they also receive it? Receive instructions? Have they already? Speaker 2. Well, that just, you mean sleeper agents? Speaker 1. Shut that off and wipe. And log. Interfaces budgeting request. Also, that is pretty interesting. Like, what if Agar can be the sleeper agents unknowingly? So they're like creeping into indoctrination. Okay, interfacing budget request, interface going forward, special budgeting request, reporting data missing, sub override. As of today, the Ryder simulators are still the only people able to direct interface with the remnant. Only some connection allows the Pathfinder to do it without damage. It's a self-limiting adaptation. But there was a time when there was only one human biotic, and the mistake of the day was that say she was the only one rather than the first. The ability is demonstrably trainable. We must assume that, like biotic, it is something that can be assisted and will be spread in the future. To avoid violent subject white and to avoid the mistakes of bad training on Gagarin, we must begin preparations now. We live inside a machine made by aliens we cannot comprehend. Next person to control Renet cannot be an accident. Welcome to New Zero. Let's be ready. Autopsy handling. Subject Archon. Reporting is exobiologist Dr. Viera Plina. Subject the Archon. Species cat. Age unknown. Cause of death. The jokes will cease. The cause of death is not Pathfinder. I may be second way and I didn't see the fight, but there are no masters in my morgue. This being will be afforded the respect of our profession, especially since the cause of death could have direct consequences. Should our Pathfinder continue to manipulate element or others seek training in their use. While the structure of the cat brain are known in purpose and perhaps design, the damage to tissue is obvious. When the devices of Meridian were denied an external power source, they are in part drew from the Archon's own augmentations. This repeated surge and transmission inflicted internal burns and shockingly lacerations. However, it is my opinion that these injuries, far severe, were survivable. I said this because I have personal history with treatment of biotics who have trained too far and damaged themselves. The fatal elements here is different. The usual element is not just a physical strain. It seems to drive some part of mind into manipulate element, a division of consciousness. I am in theoretical theory here, but this is my analysis. The Archon overextended the faculties within meridians. When the Pathfinder took control of the power, the Archon was not just depowered, he was, for lack of a better term, severed from himself. I need more time with the Archon's remains and dedicated facility, a full team. The side of this is going to be colossal lifetimes. This is interesting. It's possible that Archon in some form of consciousness is still alive somewhere in Meridian. Very curious, and it's a question will Bob actually follow up on it. I guess we'll find out at some point.